G'day, ladies and gentlemen. All right, this video I'm going to be covering Bitcoin, total market cap, and seeing what's going on out there from a chart perspective on this pullback, this deeper pullback, and pointing you in the direction of some of the charts that I'm actually looking at for opportunities for trading at the moment. So we're going to start first of all with Bitcoin. With the 4 hours, it's not really done a great deal. It trended a little while over here, then it's reversing. It's effectively, it's just sort of sideways. There's not much going on here. We're a little bit up, we're a little bit down. And to be fair, probably expect to see more of this. If anything, maybe a little bit of a move either up or down. The thing is that after this big fall, the moving averages have caught up again now on our daily, but we've still got a long way for the weekly to go. We still could see a pullback in this greater momentum down, this greater lower high to lower low. When you look at the big picture, that's what it is. So with nothing really going on at the moment in the market, as far as the Clarity Act, there's no sign of that occurring. There's nothing significant really happening. It does look as though the market is just waiting for something to give it a sign. And at the moment, there's not a great deal going on across the top 10 for Bitcoin either, as well as the S&P 500. It continues to stay within this range that it is in. If it breaks down through there, we might see some momentum to the downside for Bitcoin as well. But with this currently being on the monthly, as you can see, outside of these averages, and it's quite a period of time since we've had a decent pullback. We're going back to what the pullback was sort of March, April last year. To have a pullback would seem to be healthy for this monthly time frame. Whether it happens or not, well, it will depend on if we break down through these regions, I suppose. And if we do see that, as I say, I do believe that we'll see Bitcoin fall further. Whilst nothing is going on, nothing is going on with Bitcoin. Let me show you the Bitcoin dominance chart, because it has been in decline the last couple of days. You have a look here. Not yesterday. That was here. Yesterday was down 0.6%. The day before, 0.31, and that's actually it's not an insignificant day for the Bitcoin dominance, being down 0.59%. As you can see, it doesn't tend to move a huge amount, like a really big move. As you can see, here was down 1.63%, but it is moving lower. There's no doubt about it, and that would basically be because Bitcoin has been a little bit heavier than much of the rest of the market. I'll show you the total market cap now as well. You can see here, if I look at the daily, it's mirroring Bitcoin more or less. It's mirroring it more or less. It's still stuck in this range. When you look at the monthly, it's if you look at this on the Bitcoin chart as well, look, so there's the higher low to higher high. We've broken down through that, so no longer in a monthly uptrend on total market cap, but Bitcoin is sitting well below that same point. As I look at here on the total market cap. The interesting thing is there have been some opportunities out there as well for traders. We have seen some decent trends to both upside and downside where profits have been taken. If you have a look here as well, here's that support we've run through. Now, we did push to below the low of this October 10 flash crash that we saw, but we haven't maintained below it all that well. It's almost like retailers kind of going, well, I don't see the point in selling it. Everything's fallen so far already. Do I want to sell it right now, or am I just sort of hanging on, round tripping this bag? Maybe you're just willing to do that. Maybe that's the point at which we're at. I'm not sure, but the bottom line is this weekly does have a lower high. It does have a lower low, and a pullback into here could certainly spell another leg for the downside if it does set that up for me. But that support there, the others market definitely holding up a heck of a lot better. Now, bringing you to a watch list that I made this morning in my community. Let me show you just what I'm finding as I am finding some opportunities. I am finding some trends, and those trends, as you can see here, they're quite strong in many cases. Have a look at this on Convex. This is the daily, higher low, higher high, but it's when you come down to these lower time frames, not this. It's actually, you're stalking this on the 1 hour this morning. Have a look at this, a higher low, a higher high. I was waiting to see a pullback in here, and I'm still waiting for that pullback. That 2 hour time frame actually looks quite nice there as well. If I can get a pullback into this cradle zone, I'm open to be trading, believe it or not, long. Morpheus is also in this mix and in the right spot. We're getting close to the right area right now as we're pulling back in after a higher low and higher high. So again, we have an uptrend here on the 2 hour, but have a look at this as well on the daily. There's been some very strong upward momentum. Now, what I'm doing here when I'm looking for these, I'm just trying to find where I've actually got some momentum, some cyclicity, something to work with. Now, they don't always continue on. As you can see here, I was watching this pulling back in over here today on the 8 and the 4 hour, this bullish candle here broken down, so that no longer fits the list. As far as breakouts go, I've got a couple of levels here that I'm actively stalking. One here on big time, looking to see if I can get a trade to the short side through that support level, and also one there on Shiba Inu. If we can set another test there and it fits the strategies correctly, I'll raise an order short there. So right now, Bitcoin is basically sideways. If you're going to be trading, you need to be really focused on exactly what it is you're looking for from the market, because there are trends out there, but you've got to be aware of exactly what it is you're looking for. For me, there's been opportunities yesterday, the day before, yesterday and today, there have been opportunities. I wasn't doing a scan on Monday, so I was traveling, but there's opportunity available for those that know how to find it. If you want to find out more, join my free newsletter, links in bio. Have yourself a fantastic day. I'll speak again very, very soon. Cheers, guys. Bye for now.